Alright y'all, welcome back to another video on Cage IQ. UFC 327 was amazing, I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit was fire. The main event kinda ruined it for me a little bit, but nevertheless, I'm giving that a solid 9 out of 10. It performed, it delivered, it was as advertised. But yeah, let me get into these fights. Starting off with Raki versus Prado. Cut Prado, it's 4 in a row. He also eye-poked my man. Raki looked good with the grappling. Did not want to stand and bang with Prado because he's a tough guy. He wasn't going to get knocked out. So he took the path of least resistance. Smart. And he definitely said it again on the mic. Dude's a madman, I ain't gonna lie, but anyway, good win. Luque versus Gastelum. Now this is where my eyes started to open. This is where the card started to get interesting. Luque pulls off the upset. Oh man, Kelvin Gastelum, bro. What's going on, man? How you getting dropped by a dude that was just at 170? I know you were just at 170, but did Pyfer crack your chin that bad, bro? Come on, man. And you know what happens when you get dropped by Luque, bro. It's game over. He's pouncing. He still has that killer instinct, no matter what. And yeah, good win for Luque, but bro, where do you go from here, bro? You're a small middleweight. Your teammate, your corner man, Robocop, looked like he was 3 weight classes above you. So I don't see how far I don't know if he's gonna get far in the middleweight division. But anyway, good win. Chris Padilla got robbed against Markel Medeiros. That was not a draw. I don't know about y'all, but I saw Chris Padilla walking him down for 3 rounds. And Medeiros landed a couple good elbows here and there. He may have stole the second round, but that was a clear decision win for Chris Padilla. And he even got a point taken, and they still gave him the draw. So you're telling me Medeiros would have robbed my man if he didn't get that point deduction? The judges are on crack. The judges were smoking that good stuff, because there's no way. There's no way. Tatiana Suarez and Lupi Godinez. Bad pick on my end. I mean, in the first round, it looked like it was gonna happen. Lupi was stuffing takedowns. She was beating her up on the feet. And even slammed Tatiana Suarez at one point. But you play that game for too long, and eventually it's dangerous. There's levels to the grappling, and Tatiana Suarez showed it. Good win for her. I think one more. I think she should fight Vina Jandiroba for a #1 contender fight. That is definitely the fight to make. As for Lupi, I don't know, man. Give her Yan Xiaonan. That's a good fight right there. Gamrot versus Ribovics. I'm so glad I picked Gamrot. Bro, he's steady. Be shutting down these prospects that like to strike. Ribovics, Ludovic Klein, Jalen Turner. Shut all of them down. I mean, when it comes to these type of matchups, he's good, bro. He's good. And yeah, Ribovics just never got going. And Gamrot gets his first finish in a while, so yeah, good for him. Kevin Holland and Randy Brown. This was a good fight, man. This was a back and forth fight. Kevin Holland had to use the wild exchanges and the chaos to get good control time. And that won him the fight because Randy Brown was beating him up on the feet low key. It was tip for tap, but Randy Brown was getting the better of the exchanges. And the grappling was the difference maker, so I'm glad I picked Kevin Holland. Pico versus Pitbull. Yo, Pico is so unpredictable, man. One minute he can come out there and get absolutely put on a t-shirt, and the next minute he looks like a world beater. Went out there and dominated Pitbull. Pitbull's getting old though, I ain't gonna lie. So Pitbull, you will probably have a couple more fights left in the tank because you did not look good. Whenever you fight against a young, hungry contender, you get slapped. And this is the Pico we like to see. This is the Pico that everybody was expecting against Lerone Murphy. Patient, calculated, not putting his chin on a silver platter. He looked good, bro. He got 6 takedowns. He was landing good body shots like he always does. The boxing was there. He was landing a lot of good straight shots on Pitbull. Now, if you want to bump him up quickly, I'd give him the loser of Zalal versus Aljo. No power punches there for him, so he can take those shots, and his grappling will be good enough to hang. So give him the loser of Zalal versus Aljo, or the loser of Melky versus Arnold Allen. But if Arnold Allen loses, I don't know, man. I think he might take Pico, but who knows? Cub Swanson versus Nate Landwehr. Shout out Cub Swanson, man. That's all I can say. Nate Landwehr got sacrificed. I said it before and I'll say it again. Power is the last thing to go as an old guy, as an unk. And your chin is the first thing to go as an unk. Cub Swanson has that knockout power, and Nate Landwehr's taken hella damage. So put 2 and 2 together. Good one for Cub Swanson, and that was a great send-off. His jersey will definitely be in the rafters. Dominic Reyes and Johnny Walker. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was expecting someone to go to sleep in this fight. I did not expect it to be me. Yo, 2 big, powerful, light heavyweight punchers, and you man are going out there doing a casual sparring session. What are we doing? This is not how you entertain the people. I know you guys are trying to save the last brain cells. I respect it as a fighter, but don't put this on the main card if this is what's gonna happen next time. This fight was the worst fight on the card. By far. By far. Disgraceful. Shameful. That's all I can say. I'm moving on. I don't even care that Dominic Reyes won. I'm moving on. Now, this just, you know, brought it back to life. Josh Hokett and Curtis Blades. Yo, Josh Hokett, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, he had a trick up his sleeve. He's a dog, bro. He's a dog. He can back the talk up. That's tough. And he got a White House fight right after. That's even more tough. Just adding fights just like that. Who knows how many more fights we're gonna get on this card. Josh Hokett, you are gaining aura by the second, my G. Shout out to Curtis Blades. I don't think he lost stock for this fight because he went out there and he brought the fight to Hokett, man. He said, I'm not playing your stupid games, but at the end of the day, he played his stupid games and they went to a decision. Who would have saw that in a heavyweight fight? Anyway, Josh Hokett, yo. If you lost that shit, I ain't gonna lie. The amount of aura you would have lost would have been insurmountable. So that's why I said there's no way he's gonna lose this fight. And he didn't. So shit. Good shit to him, man. Paulo Costa and Azamat Murzakanov. Yo, let me tell you something, man. I feel like a genius picking Paulo Costa. You wanna know why? Like I said before, he just fought a Russian southpaw. These Russian southpaws, they all have the same archetype, bro. They're all sambo specialists with decent boxing, decent kickboxing, but they're all immune. Well, they're not immune. They're all prone to that kick, man. That body kick. He was blasting it on Kopylov, and he was blasting it on Murzakanov. Pause. And Murzakanov just gave up in the third round. He couldn't handle it, bro. He couldn't hack it. He said that we don't have the capacity, bro. He just sat down and took it. Pause. Paulo Costa, that's probably one of the most impressive wins of his career. And I'm not gonna be surprised if he just leapfrogs the rest of the division. Because that boosts his stock immensely. Beating an undefeated 16-0 guy who's been knocking out everybody left, right, and center. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. He can call out whoever he wants after this fight. Carlos Ulberg and Yuri Prochazka, yo. Where do I even begin, man? Yuri Prochazka, you had one job. You had one fucking job, bro. Don't get hit by the left hook. That's all my man has, bro. Bro, you lost to the Ryan Garcia of fucking MMA. Left hook spamming. Low kick having. Bro, he was on one leg. He was on one leg, and you decide to point down like Max Holloway. Are you afraid? What did I watch? That was the most special ed, stupid game planning, decision making I have ever seen in my life. One job, and you got hit by it in 3 minutes, bro. It took you 3 minutes for your tomfoolery to backfire. Death by live and die by the tomfoolery, bro. That's literally Yuri Prochazka's fighting style. And you died, bro. You died on live TV like a dog. Like a dog. Man, and you know the sad part, bro? Carlos Ulberg's gonna be out for at least a year. Because he tore his ACL in half. And he still checked hooked your shit like an absolute dog. Sat your stupid ass down. Man. Yo, Carlos Ulberg, bro, he's gonna fight the interim champion, I don't know, end of the year, early next year, or he's gonna vacate, because there's no way you can hold on to that belt for a year and not defend. So who knows what's gonna happen with that belt. But all I know is that Yuri will not be a part of that. His stupid ass. Bro, you let the world down today, man. Anyway, entertaining card. I'm out of here.